fresher, softer, and better laundry?
Alright. How do I get it to search?
What'd you do?
I somehow got out of there.
I don't know what you did. Here.
Welcome, top fans.
There you go.
You going to sleep?
I'm going to take a little nap before you get up.
Warm center. Don't ever die. Shut me off and you turn me back on. What the hell? YouTube just don't like me. Thank you for the like. Really appreciate it. What's up, 1964? I'm about to listen to Ryan Up Church. Heavier rain. I have no rights to this song whatsoever. I hope he doesn't get me for copyright, which he probably will. He'll sue me. But this is his song. For those of you I don't know, he's an independent artist. He might have signed on to somebody. For those of you who stay long enough to subscribe, a lot of things have changed with this government shutdown. My suggestion to you, if you're feeling any of the pain or the hurt, love that channel name, Fox fucked you. You know what? I changed it. I know. I keep going back and forth. I tried to find a way to put it to where you have to pay to leave comments to my channel, because there's so many haters out there that are just dying just to come on and just say some hate words, you know what I mean? And they do that, and they're called trolls. You and I know both what I'm talking about. And there's people that are willing to pay for it, and that's no joke. And it's becoming a thing. And once YouTube catches on to it, they're going to start, you know, I don't know, maybe start charging people to have YouTube. Well, they already do. And when you think about it, they take 30% of super chats from people. You notice the background is different where I'm at. I'm wearing Kiss shirt. Ace Frehley, rest in peace. He died today. All the good ones are dying. And I saw this thing on Willie Nelson. He was talking today, or was talking a few days ago, and then you saw a video of him. He had tears in his eyes. Man, he's 92 years old. And I saw Dolly Parton talking too. She was talking about how she ain't dying, she ain't going nowhere. She just had some stuff she had to take care of. And these people are in their 90s, you know. I guess, you know, I've seen several people, and there was this news station where there's this one guy, Ryan Gumbel, I don't know, I don't remember his name, where he would wish a person happy birthday if they were over, you know, 100 years old or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, like you're something special, you know. But if you really think about it, if you pay attention to your mind, your body, your soul, which is, believe it or not, something that I do. And, you know, there's people out there that know me that would say, shit, not her, man. She's paranoid, you know, freaking out all the time. She's like, got anxiety, and she don't know from her ass from the hole in the ground. She doesn't eat right, da 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 da. But, you know, if you really look at them in the eye and you ask them truthfully, they'll tell you, well, actually, you know, it pisses me off, but you know what? You're right. She is kind of healthy, but she just she's healthier than me, and it pisses me off because I know, and I know that if I wanted to, I could live to be 100 years old. It's all up here. That's what we don't realize. There's so many things that's right up here. If you think about it, and if, you know, they say that we only use a certain amount of our brain. Now, if that's true, believe it. Let's just believe it. And think about it. And it's like, okay, well, you know what? Well, if that's the case, well, then I got a lot more than I can use. You know what I mean? So, let's stop fucking around with this little bit. And let's see, I'm going to dig into the rest. How can I find the rest to use the rest? Because if I can be this slick now, and if, you know, even though we find ourselves in fucked up positions, just because you're not rich and on top of the world and have a fancy car and a fancy house and nothing to worry about, that don't make a person smart. That don't make a person well up here. You're looking pretty healthy, but you're still a young lady. I ain't young, sweetheart, but thank you. I'm 49 years old, age 64 flyers. But thank you. It's the lighting and the makeup now. But you think about it. If you think about what I'm saying, it makes sense. If we were to be able to get into that extra, you know, that the rest of our brain, can you imagine what we'd be capable of? You know, and there's so many people that have different theories of like, you know, well, maybe the next lifetime, maybe, you know, I don't know. I haven't really studied that much about it. I really, to be honest, I'm talking out of my ass, but there are some people that, who's that guy that he's in a wheelchair and he talks like this? He doesn't even really talk. I think there's that machine. I mean, think about it. We create machines that, that guy that's in a wheelchair and he's like this. I've got 11 years on you. That's fine. I don't even know what you look like because, but, and that's the thing, you know, YouTubers, you know, we go through it, you know, like you can see me, I can't see you. All I can see is your comments. Like I can imagine, like I imagine grayish, brownish beard, maybe like down to here. You probably wear your hair slicked back, kind of dry. You don't put anything in it because you're not a faggot. You probably maybe have about that much. Maybe you put in a little ponytail. I can't see it that close. Oh, is that dark hair? I'd have to like, I can't see it that well. But as I was saying, if we just listen to our bodies from like when we're babies or when we're young, when we're old enough to like understand certain things, you know, like our bodies and what certain parts do, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, you know. Sometimes we learn too late, you know, and sometimes, you know, you can be lucky, and sometimes people get struck with, you know, things happen to their bodies, you know, that, you know, like cancer. But they say everybody's born with cancer. That's a dog, but I could put my picture on there. Go for it, because I don't know what you look like. But I just, you know, that was my guess, you know. I figured you're in middle age, about 64, I don't know. I kind of figured out, you like your dog liver. That's good. They said something about, okay, I'll be right here. For those of you, if there's anybody in here watching, I see that there's 2 people, and I got 2 likes. Thank you for the likes. 64 Flyers is one of my, he's longtime subscriber. I only have 2,000 some subscribers, and the reason I was able to get like the past 10 subscribers was when I put it in subscribers mode only. Now there's 0 people in here, so. But then again, sometimes it says 0 and there's still 1 or 2 people in here. I don't know what YouTube did, but YouTube, I know you're seeing me. I know you're watching me. I know you can see me. Put me back in the algorithm. Whatever I did or said that messed anything up, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm just trying to. YouTube helps me with my anxiety. If you see I'm wearing a full shirt, I'm not showing any breasticles or nothing like that. I know that that's what got me my 10,000K first time I did it, because people were, but those were haters. Come on. You know? Dang, you look younger than me. There's no way you got 11 years on me. Okay, so I was wrong about the way you look, but okay, I took a wild guess. That's all. You and... Yeah, I just said breasticles, yeah. Because when I got 10,000 views, like over a year ago when I first started doing YouTube, yeah. And then like I even tried like before, like they dropped, I don't know, something with YouTube algorithm, I don't know. But I noticed like when I stay on, like the longer I stay on, like more people will come on, you know. But like I'll start talking about something and then like people will just come up with something like totally different. So like makes me think like, is it my personality? Like, am I not like, you know? And then like well, what's your channel about? Like, have you seen some channels Like, I've scrolled through YouTube live streams sometimes, and there'll just be people doing this. And the same thing with the freaking some people watching. They'll just be watching, like, you'll just see the same number, like 3 people just watching. And it's like people are watching their screen, and the YouTuber is watching her screen, and the subscribers are watching their screen. And it's like, what the fuck? And it's like, is there like what some sort of delay? Is like YouTube doing something funny?
Wait, how do these things work together?
Yeah. Sleep streams. People do that to get subscribers, and it works. There's weird people out there that will watch people sleep. And there's one, Nick Johnson, and he's like, he's got a little bit of a mental disability, but he's a really cool guy. And he, you know, he's got like, you know, his subscribers, like, you know, his age, probably like from like 18, maybe 17 to 18 to like 24 to 30 something. And then like if they're older, they're older adults, they're in the disability group, you know what I mean? And you know, he's a slow talker, you know, he's Nick Johnson, and how's everybody doing and stuff like that. And but today we're going to talk about the weather. Today I'm going to be frying eggs, and he does a little bit of traveling and stuff, but he does sleep streams, and people watch him, and they say the nicest things. And like every once in a while you get a punk they will go in there and sleep stream and say like something fucked up or something. But you know, he has moderators that will go and will delete that shit, because he wakes up and he sees all these comments that people leave throughout the night. I've tried doing a sleep stream before, and believe it or not, I had comments. Like, there were comments and shit. But like, see, I'll put my phone down for a while. And like, and if you're gone 64 Flyers, thank you for stopping on in. But there's like I got subscribers that'll come on in and they'll join me and they'll say, hey, what's up, Supergirl? The internet's so sad. Five seven. I just told you I'm 5'7". Did you know that now 5'7". That Adam Calhoun is doing the world tour, and fucking Ryan Epcher doxed his fucking address. Anyway, you look young. Do you have any videos on your channel, 64 Flyers? And how close are you to the U.S. being in Canada? Like, are you in southern part of Canada or northern part of Canada? I don't know copyright, no rights to this song. Brian Upchurch, do not sue me for copyright. I like your music, and I think it's good. That's why I like it in the background on my when I'm doing this. Buffalo. Oh shit, you're east. You're eastern. Whoa, you're far from me. I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm the western part of the United States. Woo. So it's about 9:30 where you're at. What's up, Mad Monkey? Hey, just talking away, Mad Monkey. Where are you from, Mad Monkey? Yep, 3 hour difference, 64. What a trip. I want to thank every one of y'all for joining in, even though it's just a few of you. Thanks for taking your time to join in on my chat. India, Mad Monkey's from India. What time is it in India, Mad Monkey? I know. Well, no, I used to do lives like at night, night 10, 9, 8. I don't know. When I had a lot of views, I would do them 9, 8:39. Then it just got crazy. But you can always see them, and they're there. Sometimes I'll delete them or I'll put them on like private, or I deleted a lot of them. 7 o'clock in the morning in India. Is India peaceful? India, what do you think about what's going on in America? Mad Monkey? I said that wrong. Let me rephrase that. Mad Monkey, what do you think about what's going on in America? Are you watching the news? Be honest. I want an outsider's input. And would India welcome an American like me to come and stay there? Go for it, 64. Ask me a personal question. And I'll ask you. I'll answer you. No, it's not, Mad Monkey.
Folks are talking. Sheriff's office. They say
Our government is shut down, Mad Monkey.
I've been in the sheriff's department for.
No, I do not have a man.
I guess for some people, I'll always be that girl from the wrong neighborhood. You know this town. I thought this town knew me. Hey, Dad. You really going legit? Weed's legal.
Nope. I guess because I stay in a lot. I don't know. How about you? Well, I know you don't have a man, but... Well, I scared that Indian boy away like nobody's business, right? Do you work tomorrow? Next year. That's a few months away. Well, just hang tight. I'm gonna charge my phone. Love y'all. 2 years, man. I've been off longer than that, but hey, 2 more people come on in here. Hit that like button, folks. I hope you enjoy it. What do you think of what's going on in the world today? If you just put your 2 cents in, or are you just not watching the news? Maybe I should just not watch the news for a few days. But retooling my plant. I don't get that. Go ahead, Mad Monkey. Ask me a question. Go ahead. What's about India? I don't know. That's what I was asking you. If you knew what was going on in America, you'd understand why I'm asking about other countries. Our countries. We have a president who's a dictator. We have a felon for a president. Did you know that in America, before he was president, felons couldn't even vote? Felons could not possess guns. Now we have a president, the biggest seat that you can have in office in this country, the highest rank you can have in the country, the biggest job in the world is the president. He's a felon. There's felons that I mean, they can get jobs. I mean, what's the point in letting them even out of prison? People used to think if they, it's going to be so hard to do this and that, but no, they wanted to get out. So many felons just had to get out of prison. 90% of the time back then, felons wanted to get out of prison so they can commit more crimes. This was like, I'm talking 80s, 90s, maybe even before, since time began. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, since time began, prisons have never been a fun place to be. Never. We're talking concrete walls, bread, water, chains, bars, and wardens. And people that you didn't know, that you know that if you ran into on the street, you wouldn't be friends with them. You know what I mean? But basically, people that did do the same thing you did because they're there for the same reason you are. A dog. But that doesn't matter. So anyway, and the person that's running this country, anybody else would be sitting behind bars. 34 counts, 34 felonies. It's ridiculous. Oh, that's the owner of the dog. Sorry, but it's okay. Don't worry. I'm all right. But anybody that pisses him off, not only that, our government is in a shutdown right now, which means our troops aren't being paid. And he read the news. I'm just sorry. I'm just so blown away. And then this is what I wanted to talk about, and then I just get so fucking pissed off that I just like I need to stop thinking about it because it just blows me away that he's getting away with all this shit that he's getting away with. You know what I mean? And other countries, other presidents, and other prime ministers and other leaders and kings and people of other countries are watching us and they're laughing at us. You know they are. They have to be. And FBI is coming where? Yeah. Federal Bureau of Investigation. Fuck the FBI. The FBI is nothing. He fired the FBI because the FBI was onto him. But as soon as they swear in that next Democrat, he's done. Mad monkey. There's so much land out there. There's so much, that it's disgusting. There's just so much land out there. So that it's ridiculous for a family of 4 or 5. It's disgusting. Like it's who, like freaking, what's his name? Elon Musk, the 500 billionaire man. Who needs $500 billion? Or the first trillionaire man? Who the fuck needs? He needs to go to Mars and stay on Mars, man. He's gonna need that money. I don't know what the fuck he thinks, man. He didn't even say. There's so much shit going on in this fucking world. When those Democrats died, when they were bludgeoningly murdered, Donald Trump didn't wave the flags halfway down for him, but when fucking Charlie Kirk was murdered, boy, they put him down halfway down for him, didn't he? He sure as fuck did, didn't he? Yeah. But Charlie Kirk, he thought he wanted death upon Biden. And what else? He thought Martin Luther King, everybody should work on Martin Luther King, that Martin Luther King was not worthy of whatever. He called a freaking Chinese person a chink. He's a piece of shit, man. I don't wish death upon nobody, and I don't hate anybody, and I think hate's a terrible word. And I think Rosie O'Donnell's a dumb bitch for saying she hates Trump back, and I think Trump's a dick for saying he hates Taylor Swift and he hates any of his opponents, and he says it and he said it in so many speeches. And I think anybody who fucking thinks that you can get away with saying hate, you're an idiot. You can say idiot all day long. You can say stupid. You can say motherfucker. You can say piece of shit. You can say dumbass. You can say whatever. But when you start telling people you hate them and you fucking hate this and you hate that, I am happy with my family with some bucks. That's great, man. Some bucks, a little plan, some spare food, you know what I mean? You got a plan, everybody, we all got our little plan up here. Even if we don't, we think we do, you know what I mean? And if you don't, you don't. We'll face that time when it happens, when it comes, you know what I mean? There's people that don't have, when we die, what the fuck? Somebody's gonna see us and have to deal with it. Anybody with pride, with any amount of dignity or pride would have some type of setup or some type of something set up to where when they go, even if they just tell somebody, hey man, look, I have this. If I just die, I'm sorry. I'll never fucking take myself out. You know, you won't ever have to see me bloody. But if I just die and go, you know, I'm sorry. I'll save this for you, or you know, try and this or that. You know, but there's people out there that just live day by day and they don't give a shit, and they tear themselves up and they do drugs and they freaking don't give a shit about their body or their health, or they live recklessly and they have friends and stuff and so-called friends, and they tear themselves up, you know, and live recklessly and not caring whether they get splattered on the side of the road. But the future is tough. Of course the future is tough. The present is tough. The past is tough. Everything's tough. But have some sort of dignity, you know what I mean? Don't know that there's people out there that love you and they don't want to see you all bloodied up. But you know, we're all gonna die, and you know, we don't know how we're gonna die, and it's not up to us, you know. For some of us it is, you know. Some of us we have. Please say hi to the dog owner.
Hi.
She says hi.
Hi.
Hi. But you know, we're all gonna die someday. But it's always good to have some sort of plan. Like whenever we buried my great uncle not too long ago in December. You know, he was 99, but he had his spot. He was a doctor. He served in 3 world wars. He had bucks. He knew where he was gonna be buried, and we all knew for years. And it was right next to his first wife that he was married to for so many years. My mom knows where she's going. My aunt, and I haven't paid for any insurance yet, so I shouldn't be talking.
When I started writing songs, I realized that my childhood memories.
I told myself when I'm 50 years old, I'll fork out a couple grand for a box. But anyway, I got off to a rough start here. 38 minutes in.
Straight away in town is the midnight drag strip, and where the cornfields still harvest the lust of 2 young guns and a truck.
In the future, all this worlds are bullshit. Yeah, you're right. But not really, because a lot of things change people's lives, and even if someone just has another day or two to live, if that's gonna make if someone says something that makes another person happy for a day or two, that's important, you know what I mean? But you're right in a way. It's about in the 60s, you know what I mean? It's like kind of chilly outside right now. It's not hot anymore. But I'm telling you, in the summer it's hot, but it's cooler now than it was last year at this time. It was still really hot last year at this time. I know, because it's not even Halloween yet. It was... What about there? I bet you it's fucking cold where you're at right now. Our ancestors only care himself. That's why they grow up. I kind of understand what you said, Monkey, but I don't get it. Wow. I changed my fuel pump in my car today, thanks to my friend. And there's 2 fuel pumps to it. It's a Hemi, so it starts right up and it's good, man. I'm putting work into that car. Won't be long before it starts snow. Wow, that's it. I'm surprised it's not snowing out there. Yeah, wait till it starts snowing out there. The words I say only to fool people? No, the words I say I don't try to fool people. I can't fool people. The people I talk to should get rid of that dope. Dodge and buy a Ford. Shit. Okay, I'll change the ad on my a Ford. I'll think about it. Hi, Mad Monkey. I think I did something to mess up with the algorithm. I think I'm gonna cloud out and come back in. But if you're going to sleep, you're going to sleep. But thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Love and mean it. Whose name? Devin. And the dog is Parker. Yeah, I gotta charge my battery. I've been building them for 40 years. I have to say that. Right on. I'm just starting to get to know this Dodge, so I think I'm gonna keep it for a while. The only thing I don't like is the gas, the mileage. You know what I mean? But the whole front end, you know, the tie rods and all that, or whatever you call it, all that shit. The fuel pump, the 16 freaking whatchamacallits, the coils, some other things under the hood I've replaced. Been working on it. Not Davin, Devin. Mad Monkey says bye.
Hi.
All right. Good night, guys.
Barbara says bye.
Y'all, you're great too, Mad Monkey, and have fun in India and have a great day. Later. Good night, everybody. I'll be back later, probably, once my phone charges. If not, I'll be showing you my adventures for tomorrow. Okay, hopefully I'll get a job soon. Bye, 64 Flyers. Love you, mean it. Bye.